can't like. We're not gonna do retakes of nothing.
Right. No, I got what you're saying. But
we don't care that much.
Well, I'm on the mic. I can't say what question you might ask.
No. We don't feed you questions ahead of time.
I do have a good personality, though.
Hey, this is Beyond the Blueprints. We got Jason Barber here with Kings Creek's Adventures. And we got Will Grissom here with B&R Bar and Grill here in Maybank, Texas. Yeah. We got, everybody knows Roy. And we also got Braden here.
And don't forget Two Sticks Mosier over here.
Oh, Two Sticks.
The
Two Sticks.
Man, the CEO, the president, the head honcho, El Jefe of Mosier Contracting.
That's right. So we want to start this off with little Jason. Tell us a little bit about your company.
Man, just a basic fishing guide service. 20-year run here. I don't know how it lasted that long, but that's what we do, man. Just take people out on the lake, show them a good time, catch fish, clean them up for them so they got some meat to put in the freezer, and that's pretty much it, man. In a nutshell.
How'd you get into it?
I've lived on the lake my whole life, man. Fish. That was my my hobby, pastime. It ended up being my career in the end, but never saw that coming, really. Just at some point in life, I was like, you know what? Other people are doing this. I believe I can do it. And jumped off the ledge, and then somehow it stuck, man. It took a little while, but,
Yeah. You fish with Braden. You know Braden, right?
Oh, yeah. I think I put him on his first fish ever. Maybe not. But
he taught me how to fish.
He taught you how to fish?
He taught me how to fish.
Is he a better fisher than you?
It was a big old
Maybe
fish.
a little bit.
Maybe a little fish. Yeah.
Braden around the office is known as the best ever at everything that he does. I
Superman.
don't know if you know that personality about him.
oh, you ever duck hunt with him?
No.
He don't even shoot, and he killed the duck. He's like, got that one. I'm like, dude, you didn't even shoot. He's like, yeah. I called him the other day. We were hunting a pond. He didn't get to go, So the first ducks got shot, and I called Braden. He's like, hello. I'm like, dude, that was an awesome shot, man. He's like, what are you talking about? I'm like,
Yeah.
we all had a good laugh out of that, though. But, no, yeah, he's good, man. He's actually who started my kid wanting to do the high school bass fishing. Ironically, I thought he'd be into that, and he never was.
Really?
And, I asked him about it, he's like, I don't know. I like fishing for everything, not just bass.
Yeah.
Well, man, one
Braden
thing
hit
I
him
know
up.
that Braden is not the best at is he definitely doesn't have the best bass boat out on the lake.
Hey,
That don't
No.
catch the
It's
fish.
probably about the same size as that
hey,
first
let
fish.
me tell you something. We fished. We didn't have live scope in high school. We didn't have none of that fancy stuff.
The
And
cheating stuff.
I would say we were pretty above average. In
I
the
think that's
state.
the first time he ever said that in his life.
Yeah, I think so, too.
He's ever stooped to that level in his life.
Yeah.
Braden pulls that little boat behind him when he first got it for 2 weeks. It's like a baby blanket, man.
He
pull up to
at
the
his
jog.
house every day with it.
He's doing sales calls, going to people's house measuring, pulling that boat wherever he went.
All I'm going to say is I laughed at him when they pulled up to the boat ramp at our tournament on Thursday night, and they come in with the biggest bass that night. And I'm like, so you serious?
Yeah.
Y'all going to come in that little boat and stomp on us like that?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Man, goes to show you, I guess.
Yeah, that ain't the boat that catches the fish, man.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you personally, I've been with Jason, with my family multiple times and stuff, and had a great time. So he's always showed us a good time and gets it done.
We went with Jason one time. And all he got was
Hey, that's the secret, man.
PSDD.
Best thing you could do.
Yeah.
Somebody told me that worked. I can't help it didn't that time.
I tell you what it did do for sure. I mean, we had a good time, but man, it lasted for like 3 or 4 weeks, dude. In my head, like I still got PTSD from. I wake up in the middle of the night flinching and stuff, dude. Just hearing a click, 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 click.
No.
Bang, bang.
I'm gonna give you a first. I went out of town the other day deer hunting. My son Jacob, he ran a trip for us, and the guy lasted 45 minutes with that, and he said, "I'm ready to go in."
Yeah.
Like, hey, we can do it without the knocking. He's like, "No, I'll pay you. Just take me back." he canceled the trip in 1 hour, and he was okay with it.
So I always wondered why Jacob had that right arm was all swole up like muscle. And I was about to ask him on that trip.
I think
bro,
that might be for different
you
reasons.
might want to take it easy on your extracurricular evening activities, bro. You can hurt that thing if you do it too much, you know.
And what
the
do
next
you
thing
call
know,
what stick is it called? What's it called? You have a name for it.
It's
Dead
just
sticking.
we're just dead sticking is the
Dead
technique, but
sticking,
we're
that's
knocking.
it.
That's just
Dead
knocking on
sticking,
the boat. So
Oh yeah,
basically
we know the knocking.
I heard that y'all caught fish and they didn't. So that sounds like a them problem. Not
Well,
a you
people have
problem.
a tough time getting the bite down. You
Yeah.
know, it's a real quick deal. They tap it and it's over with. So
These are some of the two of the slowest guys.
I mean,
alive.
yeah, people people have a hard time getting on board with it, but once you figure it out, it's easy. But it's just
catch
it's
a lot of
basically
fish.
Back in the high school days when I was a little bit, no, I was never slim or trim, but
Back before the nipple rings.
Yeah, before the I swear I ran a 7 flat 40, dude. So I was not slow, bro. Come on now.
7 flat. That's awesome.
That's fast. Our other guest here is Will Grissom with BNR. Tell us a little bit about how you got started in the restaurant business.
Man, many years ago.
Eddie Dean, wasn't it?
I catered for Eddie Dean probably about 15 years. Got to go a lot of places. Washington, D.C., Utah. Did a lot of things. And then while I was at Fort Sill, actually catering out there, my pops got the idea, and Wings and 7 Points was for sale.
Yeah, I remember that.
He called me. He bought that place and, said he needs somebody to run it. So been in the food business, about 15, 17 years. Came down here. We did that run a little bit. We were leasing it. So at some point that ran out. And then we were looking for our own location. And then Old Pit Grill that everybody – maybe you might be too young, but everybody else has a little story about it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we bought that place, and
I think we've all got a 2 to 3 a.m. story at
Man,
Big Grill.
I'm telling
on
you.
the way.
A little side story. I think Will was with us one night.
Maybe not. No.
This
Did you get pre-authorization to tell this story?
we was probably like, there's a kid that lived over here in downtown Maybank.
Jimmy, yeah.
A guy named Jimmy.
Yeah.
And
Oh, you talking? I was not there that night.
but what we used to do, and I think we did it with David Collins too a few times. But we go up there, you get up there about 1 o'clock. All the drunks are there. We go up there and start like egging the front of the store and get the guys to come out and start chasing us, and we'd run down Market Street and hide on people's front porches, and and they're driving down there, cussing us and doing whatnot, trying to find us. And a lot of fun.
Yeah. I've done a lot of stupid stuff when I was young, for sure.
Yeah. Oh, I think we all did. Apparently, that was Matt's normal MO.
Yeah.
I think I got a few stories where I got drug into running from cops, running from somebody.
I was usually
Always
the
running
innocent
from somebody.
bystander,
That's a lie.
Yeah, he was the instigator, right?
No, that night, there's more to that story, and Jimmy almost got us killed that night. And we ran.
Man.
I ran through a barbed wire fence.
Yeah, that took us down. I do remember that night.
Running through by the baseball fields. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he only invited and became friends with me because I was the slowest man in town.
They knew somebody
he
could get
knew.
you before him.
Yeah.
Huh?
Exactly. He knew that when we got in the next foot race, he wasn't going to get caught. It was going to be me. So I ended up getting caught.
You sure
That's
did.
all right.
Well, whatever
Yeah.
gets you in, right?
Yeah, I guess so, Yeah, I was famous, but probably not for the right reason.
What are you in for? Being slow.
Yeah. Matt ran faster.
So I got a few questions here for you. I want to start off with I got Jason here, and I think Wood's gonna chime in. We might ping pong back and forth.
All right.
Off a little rapid fire type stuff. Jason, bass or crappie?
Bass.
Bass or catfish?
Bass.
Bass.
Now, wait. Hold on. Let's talk about that for 2 seconds. Now, you talking eating? You talking catching? You talking?
If you're talking about catching,
I'm talking
it has-
catching. I mean, bass
just
is my
catching.
first love. That's
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
my.
But how many bass do you catch compared to catfish?
I mean, I catch way more catfish, crappie, and stuff like that.
And obviously, eating catfish, right?
But I'm a catfish man.
Yeah. Now, crappie.
Everybody says crappie. I love crappie's good, but it's very
Crappie's good.
mild. There's not a lot of flavor there, so
Yeah.
I mean, the catfish got just that perfect.
Got that little.
It's
little-
just if
Yeah.
you're frying it, it grabs the batter good. If you blacken it, it tastes good. I don't know. It's just a good fish, man. I like catfish.
I know about 20 years ago I came down here and then brought my girls when they were little. We Airbnb the house. I forget where it was that. Somewhere about where you live at Big Chief over there. And I went in the Well, they sell the bait and stuff there at the
Bait
time.
shop.
And you were there, and I'm like, man, I want to catch a big catfish, you know, to show my girls and stuff. And you're like, man, you got to catch them on a goldfish. And so,
I was trying to sell you some live bait.
so he sold me a goldfish, man. And to try to hook that with my girls was very traumatizing for them.
It ended up being your pet, and you took it home and put it in the aquarium.
No, I finally convinced them to let me hook it. We threw it out there. We didn't
Yeah, we
catch
got to
nothing.
use Nemo. We got to use Nemo. We got to
Yeah.
fish with Nemo.
That's exactly what it was.
I needed more content, you know, more little context clues of who's fishing with you.
Yeah.
I could have used hot dogs.
Yeah.
Same
No.
results.
I know right now Jacob is on the hunt for the lake record catfish.
Is he?
Oh,
He
really?
has been for a little bit. I know there was a month span last year where we were pretty much fishing just about every day we could.
Do you own any records on the lake?
Personally, I may have caught and released a couple or ate them. I don't know. They're real borderline, but I've had a kid still holds the sand bass or the white bass record at like 289. He also broke, so that was junior senior. He broke the hybrid junior record that day with like an 889, and he had the junior senior yellow bass with a it was a 199 2-pounder. But he had 5 certificates that day. That kid had.
Oh, wow.
And all of them have been broke except for the white bass. So he still holds one. His name was Chip King. That was like in 2011. And I had another kid break the lake record buffalo carp. It was kind of an accidental catch, but it was like 40.25 pounds. It weighed as much as
What'd you
the
catch
kid.
that on?
It was on a piece of shad at Kings Creek trying to catch catfish.
Oh, wow.
Really?
And
So Jason, man, we kind of talked about it a little bit beforehand about how you got into fishing or whatever, man. But, man, I seem to recall a story you and I were talking about maybe when we were working on the website that apparently I dropped the ball on. But, man, some of the stories, man, that you had written out that we put in some content, you know, and some about Mr. Jason Barber. Man, kind of how your granddaddy got you into it, man.
yeah, I was raised by my grandparents and, so lived on the lake. And that just kind of was a lucky deal for me, you know, in the end.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't change it. But, yeah, he kind of got me into the fishing thing. But it was just, you know, because that's where we were and what we did,
Yeah.
you know. And, but that definitely started it. And then, you know, I jumped in both feet after that because it's just something I liked. And I learned a lot of different things on my own, you know. But he was definitely the catalyst for it. But
You know, it's kind of interesting, man. I mean, I know, right? When I moved down to the lake in '87, 5 houses down from Matt, you know, we both had piers on our parents' property, whatever, or there was a pier on the next door property that we used at your house. I mean, we'd always have stupid little contests and whatever. Who could catch the most fish and da-da-da. We'd be catching little, you know, 3-4 inch catfish. Oh, that counts, man. You know. This,
oh, yeah.
All
man,
I remember
it's-
from my childhood was Tangle Free Tom, man.
Yeah, the old
crappie
thon.
Yeah, the crappie thon
Oh,
or whatever
man.
it
That was dropping it from the helicopter.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
that was nice.
But man, you know, it's kind of interesting, man. I don't know why I just kind of keyed in on it, but you know, I know Matt does. I don't know if you will. I don't know if we've ever talked about your grandparents or anything like that. Me and you personally, but it's kind of interesting. I think everybody's got kind of a grandpa story. Yeah. You know, so like for instance, obviously you've got a close connection, a close memory, a good memory, a fond memory of, you know, something that pulls you back in of what you still love to do today. That was something that you did with your grandpa back in the day. For me, like every time I play music and play a show and I play Poncho and Lefty, that's one of my favorite songs to play because I kind of usually do a little story time before I play it and talk about Big Daddy's 1969 Ford Ranger XLT, fully loaded factory air. It did have roll down windows, but AM radio, this and that. But he picked me up from daycare halfway through the day because I told him, man, Big Dad, that lunch they serve there at Wellborn's Nursery, it is absolutely trash. We need to go get us some McDonald's or some Taco Inn or some Country Burger, something besides whatever trash they're trying to serve me up
He's talking
there.
about
It
places
sucks.
in Oak Cliff.
Yeah, Oak Cliff, sorry. And so I just recall, man, fondly, and man, it just brings back, every time I play that song, man, it brings back memory of me and Big Dad, him coming to pick me up, and I'm going, oh yeah, I'm about to get me a, you know, a Big Mac and some fries and whatever. And we roll down the road. If it was a pretty day, I'd roll the window down, take my shoes and socks off, stick my feet out the window, lay down in the bench seat, and let the air run through my toes. And man, I remember that song coming on the radio, man, and it just always brings that fond memory. How about you, Will? What you got?
Well, I mean,
I remember your granddad.
yeah, I was lucky. Both my grandparents lived about 2 houses down in Pleasure
yeah.
Land.
Oh yeah.
And on Grissom Drive, ironically.
Oh man.
So I guess they were there when they named the road because they named it after them. And then
Still there.
the flea market. You know, the flea market was the man. That was it. Matt knows.
One of my favorite places
We
to
can't
go.
tell some of those. We'll have to do this off camera and off audio. But me and Matt were talking about stories about that flea market the other day, and just baseball cards and stuff like that we probably don't want to talk about these days. But it's just good old memories.
Man, that flea market. When
Walmart
before Walmart was there, when he had Buzz over there.
Yep.
I forgot all about that.
Yeah.
Buzz, where China Cafe and all that is now.
Matt spent many summers with me over there, and I was lucky enough that they lived right down the road from each other. One of them lived on the water. Both of them big time fishermen. They used to scale it. They pulled the scales off though. That's how they clean them. But just great times, man. Great times. Watch fireworks. Just great times.
Dude, that is one thing about Cedar Creek Lake, man. Fireworks shows around, dude. It don't matter where you're at on the lake, you're going to get a good show.
Yeah.
So that's another
I heard
Tom
them
Finley
going off
used to do
last
the
night.
spot.
Yeah.
They don't stop now.
No, it's like they're gonna get them all popped by Sunday evening.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Man, I remember getting busted. I was coming up off of Luther Lane one year. And I think I was delivering pizzas for Texas Pizza at the time. I was driving one of my sister's cars, like the one with the DNR button that me and
Sunbird.
you got.
Pontiac Sunbird.
Yeah. Me and Matt was coming back from doing a little school clothes shopping in Mesquite one time, and we were driving that joker back, and we thought we was racing this guy back from Seagoville.
She had a button on the car. It said DNR. When you push the button, it didn't do nothing. But every time we push it, we go, boom. We act like it was a turbo. And all the way from Seagoville, there was a Nissan 300.
Yeah.
Was right there with us. And we get right next to him. We look at him. We push the button. And boy, it take off. Then before you know, we start acting like we're mentally challenged, going by the guy and everything.
Yeah.
And we rode right into Maybank on 175. That 300 pulled him right behind us and turned his lights on.
No, dude, he pulled up next to us the last time I DNR'd him, and he pulled up next to us, dude, held his badge up in the window and said,
No way.
yeah, and he had his
Pulled us over. I'm
Flip down
doing
visors
everything I
like-
can to not laugh.
Yeah,
He comes out.
I'm crying.
Dude,
I'm
he's
like,
crying
"Oh,
like a
go to
little
rescue
baby.
me."
Don't take me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No.
He goes, boy, you think this car's a toy? No, sir.
And I was saying, he made me do it. Here's a DNR button.
Little rapid fire for you, Will. Whataburger in and out.
I'm a Whataburger guy.
Nah, I'm a BNR guy. I'm a BNR burger.
Yeah,
Tears them
well,
two
I
up.
love that BNR.
Yeah.
I mean,
But-
if I put that in, he's gonna pick it every
I
time.
know.
But
I know.
the old Whataburger, you know what I mean? I used to go there all the time.
You don't like In and Out?
Yeah.
I do like In-N-Out, but I mean, what are you going to get, a burger and fries? Because that's what they
Whataburger
got.
In and Out.
No, you're going to have to get
Oh,
3
really?
burgers because one burger ain't going to
You know, there's nothing wrong with it, but
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
more of a Texas fan than I am a
And Whataburger.
California.
Yeah, you know.
Whataburger's open at those times when we're going to tournaments or going duck hunting.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
Pizza Hut or Domino's?
BNR.
Man. You know, I'd say Pizza Hut, man.
Nah,
I'd
me
say
too.
Pizza Hut.
Absolutely. Cowboys, Rangers, or Mavs?
Wait, why you got to group them all in
Yeah.
together?
I mean,
that's the Dallas.
I love
sporting team.
baseball, so I mean, I get to take my kid. You know, it's more affordable too
Yeah.
to go to a baseball game.
Yeah.
But I mean, I definitely love the Cowboys, but they break your heart. But you know, when we opened the first year we opened BNR, the Mavericks won their championship, so that was really special. That brought a lot
2011.
of people in. Yep, 2011, exactly the year we opened. And when Dirk made it 3, we had a shot special. Man, that place was packed. It was so much fun. And then we watched the Rangers get close 3 years. You know, so close, man, 1 out away. And I've always wanted, because the question used to be, who never won a World Series? You say the Rangers, you know. But
Yeah.
now you can say they have. But yeah, no, I love baseball. Baseball's my favorite, man.
You know what's interesting?
The older I
Not to
got
leave-
it, it's been more the Mavericks.
Not to leave. I don't want to leave baseball too early because I know all 4 of us. Well, you play baseball too as well, but all 4 of us played baseball together on different little league teams. You know, obviously in high school and everything else. I mean, baseball. That's kind of. I know when I first moved down to the lake, y'all were already here. That was kind of my experience was building friendship. I mean, yeah, me and Matt, we met the first day I was here because I lived 5 houses down from him. But after that first year, the intermediate opened up. I went to school here for half a year in 4th grade. And then I was like, man, screw this place out here. These country bumpkins out here. I'm going back to the hood where I belong. I'm going back to Oak Cliff. And so I went back to Oak Cliff, but I would always come down in summers and play Little League down here. And that's kind of how I met all y'all. And that's really what got me to start going,
These guys ain't so bad.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah,
I need
some
to
of my fondest memories, man. Gary Browning. You know,
Oh,
Matt
yeah.
was the catcher on the team. I mean,
yeah.
he taught me a lot, and we had a lot of good times there.
Yeah.
That Raymond was
Barber,
on there
you
too,
were
wasn't he?
you were
he was.
catcher and first baseman, right?
I didn't play baseball.
Nuh-uh.
I would have made a great catcher.
Yeah, I thought you
That's
played
just the only
baseball.
sport I never played.
Really? Well, then I guess it was just football.
He
that we
was
played,
center.
I was
man.
football.
sure.
Yeah,
Which, that brings me to
I was
brings
center.
me to one. I got a controversial one that both of y'all can chime in on.
Well, he's a little. He wasn't.
No, he would.
He graduated.
No, he graduated. He
94.
graduated in 94, but I'm pretty sure that was when the transition was being made. Let's just throw it out there. We got 2 of them.
Go ahead.
First one is Collins or Powell. Why you wigging, dude? Do you hesitate to articulate and fear that you may deviate from the true course of the rectitude?
They were both my quarterbacks, and they both threw me touchdowns. So.
Okay, all right, there you go.
I love them both.
He stands agnostic. Okay,
They were,
love
yeah,
them
they were both good in their own regard. You know, I liked Joey's size a little more. You know, he's a little taller, can get over the top of the line.
Right.
He was a little more apt to sling one out there. You know,
Yeah.
No telling who's going to catch that one. But
Oh,
if
he
you
was
got,
a gunslinger.
if you got a good receiver, you know he'll go get that ball, and that was kind of his mentality. You go get the ball, you know. But
Yeah,
DC, he had a little more scramble to him, and
yeah.
you know he can make something
Maybe a
happen.
little more calm to him.
A little calm, but he
I mean,
could.
speaking of
he,
Powell,
he
like,
could
Powell
flee and
was a
make something
pitcher
happen.
too. Powell was
David
a
was
pitcher.
calm.
And I remember Joey pitching for the team. Coach Roach was a pitcher, and man, that dude was straight up wild thing, man. I mean, that dude
Coach
throw it
Roach.
100 miles an hour.
Oh,
But
Pat
holy
Roach,
smoke, it was either bam or it was like, oh man, I think it took my head off, or you know.
Joey throw
But-
me dirt. Throw me. I remember, dude, like it was yesterday. I forgot all about that.
Yeah.
We're out there at that baseball field over there in 7 points
Yep.
doing practice. I'm sitting there catching, and I don't remember if it was I think it was a game. And dude, he threw me about 8 dirt balls in a row. And if you're a catcher, dude, like.
Terrible.
It's terrible, man. I'm mad.
That's
We love you,
I'm
Joey.
eating them, dude.
We love you,
know what I
Joey.
mean? I'm eating them off the inside of my leg, my chest, and I finally got pissed off at him. I just rolled the ball back to him.
Yeah, I was there, dude. I was there that night.
His very next pitch, he threw it over the dugout. He was so mad
Is
at
that
me.
high enough for you?
Yeah, he threw it over the dugout.
Yeah. All right. So I don't know that we settled that one, but I think apparently there's love for both of those.
There's love for
young
both
men.
of them guys, man.
Yeah,
I didn't
absolutely.
have. I just know there
We
was.
love you too, David.
There
Collins.
was nothing
All right?
gonna happen until they touched my balls. I was the center, you know.
Hey, Jason was a great center, bro. He was in the middle of them trenches doing it all.
Oh, absolutely,
Yeah.
man. Absolutely.
That was a tough time in my life, man. We were ranked like number 6 in the state my senior year from our upperclassmen, you know.
Yeah.
And we had like a 6-5 season.
The
or
last
something.
year there was 3A.
Yeah.
Our senior year that we
Oh,
went 4A.
dude, that was the boom.
Oh
I
man,
mean,
it hurt
fell
so
off.
bad because we really had a good team, man. We really had a good team, and we
Was
lost.
Joey Yost quarterback then?
No, I think Collins was,
It was,
up until I think they were sharing.
They were sharing.
Yeah.
They were sharing. Yeah. But we lost some
Man,
nail
had
biters,
big ol'-
man, that we
had
should have
big ol'
never
Dennis
lost.
Smith on tight end, dude. Frank, man, dude.
We had Frank as our linebacker. We
Steve Gall was
we
lineman.
had
Stevie
we had
Browning.
Andy Wagner,
Yeah.
Andy
Michael
Wagner,
Stegall. Man, we had James Fuller running the ball
Fuller
for us.
and
Rest in peace.
Yep, and that Silas,
Silas, man. We
Man.
lost one of those games to Canton, 7-6, y'all.
bro.
Because our kicker.
Another RIP. I can't believe it.
Oh, yeah,
Wayne Atkinson.
Yeah.
He didn't
Yep.
make our
Yep.
he didn't make our Saturday practice, right?
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah.
coaches, you know, they're pretty strict on that.
He was trying to
you got to be
lay
there.
them rules down on us, bro.
So come game time, he's like, Wayne Silas is kicking tonight. You know, you're sitting on the bench. He's like, what? He's like, yeah, you got to make Saturday workout. You know, so we get into this dogfight of a game, and it ends up, you know, we finally score to tie 'em.
Yeah.
if we make this extra point. And there's not a lot of time left in this game.
Yeah.
And it's like muggy, wet, cold. And Silas is wearing these goggles, because he can't see without them. I remember that glasses. But he's like, Coach, man, I can't see, Let Wayne kick the ball. He's like, kick the ball, Silas. He's like, Coach. He's like, kick the damn ball. He goes out there and shanks it,
Yeah.
So we lose 7-6 in that game, man. And it was talk about a heartbreaker.
Was it
Did that keep you
homecoming?
off
It
the
was
playoffs?
homecoming
That was
against Canton,
homecoming.
brother.
Yep.
Homecoming
that,
against
dude, 'cause,
Canton.
I remember we did a little. We rode up. I can't remember who all we rode with. Was it Henderson? We rode up in that sign, the Canton sign, and right there off 1651 and 198. It disappeared the night of the bonfire.
Well, y'all made a lot of stuff on this.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, dude, we was hooping up the
We just
the
thought we were
bonfire.
bad.
Yeah.
Who's these guys?
Yeah.
I think there's a statute of limitations on stuff. Like that. All right, I
You better
just
look
wanna-
into it. Justice rides a slow horse, dog.
Coach Thomas, Coach Martin.
Ooh.
Man, Coach Martin scared the hell out of me. Coach Thomas, I loved him to death, But
My best memory of Coach Thomas is turn the hat around backwards, start headbutting.
Oh, when he knocked it down, man.
Yeah.
He knocked himself out.
Oh,
bro.
my God.
Going back to Silas, man, I'll tell you what. Man.
You remember his dad
I
giving
did
the
not.
speech of the children?
Yeah.
Tommy?
No, dude, you remember
His dad?
you remember
Silas's dad?
Yeah.
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 Oh, he was great. Tommy
yeah.
Robertson.
Dude, I remember one of the best pep rally speeches. Wasn't it Silas that did that? It was, man, it's 6 o'clock, time to rock, blah, blah, blah. I mean, dude, he was out there rapping, dude, doing pep rally, man. I was like, bro, I ain't even a starter, man. And my dude, hair standing up all over the place. And then, man, dude, you can't tell me one of the greatest feelings in the world, dude, is Friday night walking out, dude, and y'all in the jungle, baby.
Oh, man.
I mean, dude,
We had the
that
greatest
song was
Come
Start
On
Rocking,
song,
dude.
man.
Dude,
I'm talking about, I felt like, man, I'm David about to slay Goliath. Dude.
Man,
We're
I
about
went to-
we about
I
to
trashed
kill
many a
somebody.
paper sign to that
Oh,
song. Boy.
Hey, Coach Thomas, one of the most loyal guys there is, though. I got to throw that out there.
Yeah.
He's a really good guy, man.
Yeah, I didn't have as much time with him because I didn't move down. I went to Skyline my freshman year, so I didn't get down here to back down here to sophomore year. So I got the tail end of Thomas. I never never played with Coach Martin. But
Coach Martin
but
let me up my freshman year.
Oh, man, he let all of us up, but
Dude, I got in trouble
He taught
in
me a lot.
class, and he sends me into the coach's office. Remember that long table in the coach's office? They all set up, and he goes, "Go ahead and grab the table, Mosier."
Oh, yeah.
I'm looking. All the coaches, they turn around, they're watching, and I grab that thing. He backs up. Whap! Hits me and goes, "Oh, that don't count."
He didn't like it.
Dude, I got 6 of them.
Dude, and the thing is they wouldn't let you wear normal clothes. And no, dude, it was jock strap.
Yeah.
Jock strap. That's it, bro.
Oh,
so
my
there
Lord.
was nothing to cushion it at all, man. It was straight cheek and paddle, man. I remember, dude.
I went one
I don't
time
know.
through that line.
Yeah.
I made sure I didn't cross those boundaries
again.
again.
Yeah, I went a lot, but I'd rather do that than have to go to detention or something like
Yeah,
that.
it runs 10 miles.
Yeah, just go ahead and get it done.
I kept getting
Oh,
caught
we had to do that,
dipping
too.
dipping on the bus or something like that. I get caught dipping, dude. They come down the bus and say, "Open up cheeks." And man, Donovan, rest in peace, Franklin, dude. I remember him. They stopped him first, and they were like, "Let me see your lips." And he did the whole covered up like that, and I was like, "Oh man, I got it." So I did the same thing. Goes, "Let me see the other side," and I just didn't cover it up. He goes, "Man, spit that thing out and come see me when we get back." And, oh, dude, I made many a trip through that coach's office getting lit up, dude. I'm talking about whelps. I was like, man, I should have wore some extra pairs of. Oh, another thing. Hey, Jason, since you're a big boy like me, I'm kind of curious to see on this one. Briefs or boxers, man?
Boxer briefs.
Nah, bro, come on, man. We heft those, man. We do the tidy whities dude, with the yellow and blue lines, man. You know it was the husky size when you got that yellow line.
Yeah,
on there.
man. That was XXL.
Getting a little personal. there.
Exactly.
Now, Martin, though, man, I'll say Martin, he's the type that you walk in the room and he just kind of looked at you across that table and you got the quivering lip. Like, what are we going to do here? He'd get he was more of a father figure type,
Yeah.
and-
Oh, halftimes with Coach Martin?
Oh.
Boy,
Yeah.
man,
Well,
he'd,
dude, back
he'd
on-
rip them up, buddy.
Back on Silas, man, I'll tell you what, dude. That joker could hit.
his dad, you talking about making the speech? Hardest I ever got hit. And I got hit pretty hard a lot of times.
Yeah.
We were on a Thursday workout. Shoulder pads, shorts, helmets. We're on the main field, running through some plays. I bounced off a guard or a defensive tackle as a center. I bounced off and went to the linebacker. He come from the outside linebacker position. He lit me up, y'all, in these shorts and shoulder pads. Knocked every bit of breath out of me. I'm talking about for 15, 20 seconds. I was just trying to say something. And I was like, they called him Bugs. I was like, Bugs. Why?
Dude, so the one I remember
He was so
with Silas
soft-spoken.
was we were running. It was a specific play. I can't remember what play it was. All I know is I was on scout, and Silas was lead blocking for James, and they were trying to work out the kinks on this play. So we went through the same play 6, 7, 8 times, and bro, every time just bam, and I'm like, ooh,
They
gotta
knew
get
it was
myself
coming.
together. Dude, about that 6th or 7th time we hit, I'm pretty sure part of my body left. My spirit was gone. There was stuff shaking around. There was butterflies going. I was like,
Concussion protocol back then.
yeah,
There wasn't none.
exactly.
No.
Like,
There was none.
I'm looking at him.
Harder.
They're like, you all right, Bill Roy? And I said, he's like, go get some water. But and it's funny, Bill Roy. So y'all remember, of course, Coach Mulkey, right?
Oh yeah.
That's Matt's favorite coach of all times.
Mine too.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
That's my lineman coach, man.
I love that guy.
And so when I first got back down to Maybank and playing football there, so it was my sophomore year, and I show up to 2-a-days, and Coach Mulkey, he's the first one that talks to me, and he's like, "What's your name?" I said, "It's Bill Berry." He goes, "It's Barry?" And I was like, No, it's Bill Berry." He goes, "Your first name's Bill, your last name's Barry?" I said, No. My last name is Bill Berry. He goes, "What's your first name?" I said, "Roy." He goes, "And what's your last name?" I said, "Bill Berry." He goes, "Man, so Barry, what, Roy?" I mean, he's fumbling around, dude, what felt like for 30 minutes. And then finally he goes, "Bill Roy. I'm going to call you Bill Roy." I said, "Cool, sounds good."
It's
Dude,
stuck.
It's stuck. There's so many people still. And what's up, Bill Roy? I mean,
He was a
people,
character, wasn't he?
it's
Yes, man.
dude.
Yeah.
And then, man, I remember, dude, it was one time during those, because Stegall pulled a little sneaky bit on me, man. He come up on some kind of blocking drill or something like that, and that dude done knuckled me right in my Adam's apple. And, man, I think I buckled to my knees. Was like, I mean, I choked for probably about 30 minutes on that one. I looked at Stegall. I was like, yeah, you got that.
We learned that in Fairfield.
Yeah.
They had a boy there that when he come off the ball, he'd punch you right in the
Man,
gut,
dude.
or he'd jab you in your
Oh,
throat.
Tony Brackens, we played his. Boy,
Oh,
that,
yeah.
That was that game.
that's a man.
They had a big boy in front of me. That sucker would punch you every time he come off the ball to hit you, and you couldn't see it really.
Yeah.
The referees never called it. I'm like, this dude's freaking lighting me up like a boxer.
You gonna remind Matt of our senior year against Corsicana. That old big boy lineman, man. That dude, that all.
By the way, I got that game tape on,
Yeah.
on VHS. It's
I
one of
would
the things.
love to not see that one.
Yeah, we got whipped up pretty good on that one.
It was like 21 nothing the first quarter.
70, whatever. it
I
was.
remember looking at Roy and I'm like, "Dude, you got to get in there." He goes, "They're picking me up and they're throwing me down."
And I was not a light filler.
No.
I mean, I was still 240.
I think they're in the top 5 in the nation.
Yeah,
or
yeah,
something
they were
like
really good
that.
that
They
year.
were
Yeah,
For sure.
Oh,
Crazy
dude, they had that little
That-
Kettrick Sanders.
Kendrick Sanford, I think.
Sanders,
Yeah,
I think,
yeah,
dude,
yeah.
and that was a little Barry Sanders mofo. Man.
His thighs were
Dude,
that big
dude,
around.
I was like, bro, we got to get 3. One got to go low, mid, and high. Is the only way we're gonna get that joker down. And somehow he still running through. 3 of them. It got to be one point when I finally got free enough to where I was like, okay, I got to get away from that cat right there because that's the only way I'm gonna do anything. Dude, I'd essentially do I'm pretty sure I wonder why I didn't get in trouble because, I was doing stuff you probably weren't supposed to do. Like I was running backwards and circling around because every time they were just doing a little sweep, dude. Throw it out to Sanders, man, because he's going to run it. And, dude, I just go out there and I just try to take the knees out of whoever the lead blocker was so that hopefully,
Pile him up a little.
yeah.
Did you ever get thrown out of the game?
Somebody get,
No, almost. I had, luckily enough, the other guy got thrown out. But there was a guy at Frankston. Our coaches told us, do not fight with these guys. They're going to talk trash. They're going to want to fight. You better not do it or I'll run the whole team. I'll run you till I'm tired, So
Yeah.
we did not want to mess with these guys. It wasn't even a scrim. It was a preseason game. But we go down there, and sure enough, there's just one dude, number 60. First play of the game, we're on kickoff. And I run down, I see this guy, and I'm like, oh, he's toast. I'm going to ear hole him, He's like running sideways, and I'm full throttle. And about 5 yards before I get to him, he looks, and he squared up on me, man. I don't know how many stars I saw when we hit, but boom, we hit. And I stagger off this way, and I fall. He staggered off this way. He didn't fall. But
So
they
he
got that
won.
on film. Saturday workout wasn't fun because they're like, they replayed this over and over. Me
course.
staggering and falling.
Of course.
The old
Yeah.
But that was the start of it. First
Get
play of
the
the game.
pal.
remember the big wheel they had on that deal?
Yeah.
Go back and forth.
They fixed me up on that one, but we did have an all-out battle royal. I mean, the whole game it was pretty rough, and then he was hard to handle. So we get on the bottom of this dog pile, and I just happen to look, and I see his football pants are like ripped on the inner thigh right here. I saw some meat, some skin, and I just went. Ugh, I grabbed and I pinched that meat as hard, a horse bite, hard as I could pinch it. He hit everybody in that dog pile, including the referee, I think. He come up swinging, and they threw him out of the game. But he spit in my face mask. Like, he spit at me. He knew who did it,
Yeah.
And my coach was like, man, Barber, I don't know if I could even put up with that. And I'm like, come on, I would have loved to fight that guy.
Speaking of
Will, did you ever get? Oh, sorry, Braden. Go ahead.
Speaking of big, like football, I think you were at this game. It was our first game, our first district game, my junior year. The nose guard, I was also a center. Their nose guard, he's playing at Clemson now, but he was like 6'5", 350. Like, dude was crazy.
Yeah.
Dude was crazy. I went to cut him first play. I hit him and I straight on my face.
Yeah.
He didn't move. He said play was over. He's screaming. Everybody in the stands heard him. He said, "I got MF and tree trunks. You ain't cutting these down." Oh man! I think for 2 weeks we were on the boat, and Jacob would be like, "You still thinking about them tree trunks?" And I'm like, "Well," I was like, that kid was good. He's still playing at Clemson right now. I can't think of his name, but
Yeah.
Stud, huh?
So did you ever get ejected out of the game?
Man, I can't say I got ejected, but I got very emotional during games. Playing Kemp, that
Kemp
was
was
always a rival.
always-
Man,
yeah.
always.
Was it your senior year that we decided we're going to warm up here, then drive over there to make an entrance,
yeah.
and we get stomped?
Yeah,
But we didn't
lost-
get stomped. We
that
barely
game.
lost.
I thought we got stomped.
No,
No.
it was
We
20,
threw-
like 21 to 19. or something.
They intercepted it in the end zone on the last play.
Joey Powell. He slung it, baby.
The slinger.
But hey,
Yeah, no.
it could have went good.
I've been telling the story for years that we got.
No, we didn't get stomped.
No.
We actually ran it down their throat the first
Yeah.
half of the game.
Yeah.
We ran,
You remember when we got there?
30 trap over and over
Right
and
above
over
30
and
trap.
over and over and over. And
Yeah.
they couldn't stop it. I was telling the guy in front of me, look, dude, we're going to do it again, coming right at you. He was mad at me, but it just kept working. And then the second half, it became a game.
Yeah.
And,
But man, it was so fun to go to, and it was the whole week. I mean, just like coaches be like, don't go out that, don't go over there. They don't have them come over here.
Oh yeah.
Big time, man. So when Maybank they do play Kim now usually, but they didn't for a little while.
Yeah.
And, they should always play
but
every year.
that was the first
unfortunately-
time they beat us in 20 years for, was it homecoming? Was that a homecoming?
Well, no,
Their
actually,
homecoming?
It was there in Kemp.
Yeah, it was in Kemp.
But we worked out here and showed up
Yeah,
late
we
to
did
the
our
game.
warm up here. Everybody's wondering
Yeah.
where we are.
Yeah.
We show up on the bus.
We almost getting a fight entering the field because I think we went right through their warm up session.
Yeah, we were pretty cocky on that one.
Yeah.
And it bit us in the butt.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Cedric Hodge years.
yeah.
Yeah, that dude.
He was.
He was a.
He had a
beast too,
scholarship, but I
man.
don't think he ever went anywhere.
He was a stud.
Yep.
We got thrown out of the game. Chapel Hill.
Yep, Chapel Hill.
Remember that
So
Saturday we had
Oh
to go
my
back
God,
and
when we
play
had to come back the next day.
Yeah.
like 2 foot of mud.
Yeah. We won it though.
Oh, we
Field
did.
goal.
6-7.
We did. Yeah.
I know Lane kicked the field goal. I know that.
I think it
Well,
was
yeah.
blocked and it went in.
I'm not sure. It was muddy. I was holding.
They blocked it in.
I was holding, but
Yeah.
it went in.
Yeah, I got.
It got rained out the night before.
Yeah, I know.
It seemed like our senior year every Friday rained.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a lot of rain games. Man, yeah, I remember, dude. We were over there on Friday night,
Yeah,
and we're all
the
sitting.
lightning.
We're all sitting in the
The locker room.
locker room and like just trying to wait it out. And then they finally called, and we're like, "What? We got to come back tomorrow." And dude, it was a humid, hot,
Man.
muddy, nasty.
And we came in the
mess.
morning. I think
Yeah.
we played early,
Oh,
bro.
dude,
Yeah.
it was
crazy.
cooking, dude. I remember it was cooking.
But we got the
I
win.
went-
He got thrown. He got thrown out of there.
that game. Yeah, I went up, man. I want to say, I think I was either it was double team or something like that, dude. And one of the guys got pissed off or whatever, and he did the whole punched me underneath my helmet. And dude, then I just immediately, slapped him on his helmet, and we went to, I think we both swung a couple times, and they were both y'all gone. And of course, you get ejected out of a game, dude. gotta walk the shame, dude. 'Cause they're gonna make an example of you.
Oh, yeah.
You know, but man, I wasn't gonna. You know, I was like, dude, I'm out here. Everybody's looking at me. I ain't gonna let this dude punk me like this in front of everybody. I can't do that. Yeah.
Some more rapid fire real quick. Jordan or LeBron?
I'm Jordan all the way.
Me too, right?
LeBron lame? No, man. All Jordan, brother.
LeBron.
So you know that's interesting. I know
guy.
the young generation.
Did
dude,
you say
I try to
best
have-
flopper? Then I would go with him,
Dude,
too.
the king of the flop. I just posted about this the other day.
Dak or Romo?
I'm a Romo, dog.
Oh, me too.
I love Dak's badass. Don't I mean? Yeah, beep.
Yeah.
But no, I'm a Romo guy, dude.
Me too.
I love Romo.
What about you?
Romo.
Let's do.
I mean, he had a lake house on my lake
Oh, did he have a house down here?
for a while.
Next to
You
Vanilla
actually-
Ice.
you've actually, dude, you've had a lot of cowboys and stuff. A lot of famous
I
people
did.
come through. And
I did
and,
take a few Cowboys fishing there. It
Yeah,
was,
was Khalil or
I
Collins?
took Lyle Collins,
Lyle Collins.
Malik Collins.
Yep.
Yeah, that's who I met, huh?
You,
Malik
met
Collins and
Malik.
all his-
Dude,
Yeah,
you
I
put
took-
them boys on some big
On some
old
good
catfish,
fish, yeah.
dude. I think they ain't ever seen no cat. They were like,
Lyle
you
actually
take
caught a
that?
really big one. and
yeah,
it-
did you,
it-
did you stick them, man?
No,
Yeah,
no,
it
it
was
was-
The dirty
it was,
stick?
I almost hit you
Come
about
on,
that.
guys.
stick.
I didn't make that up. Y'all got sticks. You're ready for me, man.
Dude, you don't know how hard it was to plan this out today.
But yeah,
Oh, man,
there was a
called
couple
me
other
like
ones. What was Hatcher, Jason Hatcher, maybe?
Yeah.
The linebacker. He came. He was retired, and then still holds the all-time tackle record. Eugene Lockhart.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he's
Really
a
cool
stud,
individual,
bro.
man. He's an East Texas guy, you know.
yeah.
But he was pretty unique to hang out in the boat with.
What's your favorite lake?
I would say Sam Rayburn
Well, for fishing.
for bass tournament fishing.
Yeah,
Bass tournament fishing.
Okay.
It's a really good one. And
All
then
right. Hey, so
if I got to go with
I'm
another
on
one other than that, I'm going to
that.
say
Go ahead.
Cedar Creek.
Of
baby.
course, Cedar Creek.
I was hoping you were going to say that.
Yeah, of course, Cedar Creek. Okay, so what about? Let's talk boats for a minute. Bass boat, center console.
I'm going to say center console because they're kind of an all-purpose boat,
Yeah,
and you
you
can
get
get a
a
lot of
little
things
bit of-
done with them. And
Which leads to the next question: freshwater, saltwater.
I'm all business in freshwater. I'm all play in saltwater.
Okay, there you go.
And put that on a T-shirt or something, man.
Right?
Right.
You make
I'm
trips down to
worded
Florida to see Chad, right?
Yeah, we do. We go down there and
Fletch.
at least once a year.
Yeah.
We're due
Fletch
up
was on
now.
that team too, man.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
was.
Fletch
He
on that
was.
team. Yep.
Yeah, he wasn't a bad player. He was secondary, defensive.
Yeah.
And Pena.
I remember we
he's
played Dallas Christian one time, and he intercepted a ball. They had this giant number 44, bigger than Dennis Smith.
Yeah.
But they were throwing to him, and he short strung him, and then Fletcher intercepted this ball and takes off running, and his head's doing this bobble thing while he's running. But that dude's chasing him, and you can tell he's for all he's worth, man.
Yeah.
But he run that sucker back. I
Yeah,
think for a
we heard
touchdown.
about that for months. months.
Years.
But yeah, we go down there and they make us jealous often. They got the most beautiful beaches, the clearest water, and all kind of fish.
He's always fishing.
Yeah, they're
Well, he
definitely-
retired down there, man, from the
Yeah.
military. He's doing good. Really proud of him.
Yeah, he did. I went to his retirement actually, and I never thought I'd cry at that, but it brought a little tears to my eyes. He come from a rough road,
Yeah,
road,
yeah,
and
yeah,
then
man.
He made that happen, so it was pretty cool to watch.
Thin crust or deep dish?
I'm thin crust, brother. Like it being on.
Yep. Like a being all.
Miller Lite or Coors Light?
You know it's Natty Light, boy. What are you talking
Yeah, right. You get $5 a case on the daddy back in the day. Not me, but some people I did know.
So some people say.
Right,
Some
right.
people say-
You
some
know,
people say.
I'd say Miller because more people drink Miller. I could drink what other people are drinking. So
I mean, as long as it ain't no Bud Light these days, right?
You have any plans for expansions, new locations?
yeah, man. I mean, we're definitely working on it. Nothing I can really go into detail about, but we outgrew that spot and we're working on it. We're working with a couple different people. It's
So it
just-
sounds like we need to go see what Bill says.
So
Bill says
hopefully soon
growth is in the future.
as soon as we get something signed or something, I'll put it out there. But
Good,
we're
man.
trying to make it happen.
Hey, dude, I'll tell you straight up, man. I don't get to go there as often as I can because I live in Canton, and
They got the best pizza in the lake.
Best pizza,
kids
hands
always
down.
keep me hopping, man. But dude, and it ain't just the pizza, dude. I mean, dude, the service there is always top
You like the
notch.
little cheese.
Man, them little
The cheese
cheese
bombs?
curd,
Yeah.
cheese bomb, whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Golly, boy, that's
Hand
cracking.
battered.
That's fried crack right there, in my opinion.
I hadn't had anything bad out of there myself.
Oh, dude, that's what I was gonna say, dude. The buffalo chicken sandwich. I mean, dude, it don't matter.
Fried
You go in there-
jalapenos.
Yeah, dude, everything you go in
So
there
do
is
you,
amazing, dude.
Will, do you run the day-to-day operations there?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. You got to make it happen. I mean, but luckily I got some good managers. You know, what's real good is that a lot of people that I do know, when they come to me and say, hey, my kid's looking for a job, you know, that's a compliment. So, because you wouldn't let just your kid work for anybody. So we
Right.
take that seriously, and we're usually a stepping stone until they go get their big job.
Right.
But, man,
you do
they
have-
all
you
make
do
money
have a
there.
lot of people that, I mean, you got several people that's been working for you for a long time.
For a long
I mean,
time. I do have a
dude,
lot of long
you
time
got a-
ones.
You
and-
got a good, solid
yeah.
crew, man.
Roy was telling me earlier that he didn't think he did the day-to-day operations there, that all he did was put out signs for Lindsay.
I do put out signs for Lindsay, bro.
We were
But for
supposed to
Keller Williams.
deliver that. We were
A little
supposed to
differently?
deliver that
Yeah.
a little differently.
Yeah, that wasn't quite
Going-
underhand.
Yeah, what you know, how much time do you spend being in it, and how much time do you spend going, you know, but
Well, like
bumping
today,
the
I mean, we're
signs
closed
in.
today, but I
Yeah.
got to do orders and stuff like that. It all depends who shows up and what's going on that day. You know, luckily, I know a lot of people that work at the school or they work around town, and you know, they got my number personally. So,
Yeah.
you know, they can get a hold of me if they need something done, and sometimes it's short notice. We just get it done.
I can vouch. This morning he was at the restaurant. It's closed. He's got employees up there making a truckload of ranch.
Yeah.
I'm like, what's
Oh,
that guy doing
yeah.
here today?
Not only the best pizza on the ranch,
Making
and
ranch.
Crow
Yeah.
Lake,
The best.
Oh, dude, yeah, that's it.
I can drink
he
that
knows
stuff.
about
You
ranch.
can drink
too.
it.
This dude, yeah, he drinks it by the gallon.
Yeah,
I
it's
will
good.
say this about Will and BNR, like every charitable event that we go to
Oh, yeah,
around here, y'all are always plugged in, helping out. You know,
All about the community, all about giving back. You and your wife both, man. Y'all always make sure that y'all are involved in taking care of the community, and make sure that, you know, y'all are showing your appreciation for what the community does by bringing y'all business and everything else. But y'all are always
Well,
giving
just
back
like
to-
y'all were talking about and what we talked about earlier. I mean, this is our community. This is
Yeah.
where we was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, from the flea market to fishing. I mean, you know, Jason's been fishing my whole life since
Yes,
I've known
yeah.
him. You
Yeah,
know,
ain't
and
nothing new.
since I've known y'all, I mean, we've been running around this neighborhood, and I want my kids to be able to do that, and I want the future kids to be able to do that.
and it's funny, you look back, I mean, we've been out of school for 32 years, like that,
Right.
30-something years.
Woo,
and,
that's a long time.
And you go back and, you know, all of us back in that day, none of them teachers probably think
No.
where we're at today,
Yeah.
what we do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, all of us have companies here. We're
There's more
striving
life
and
than
doing it.
fishing, son. I'm like,
Nah,
no,
No,
that
that's
ain't-
my job.
No,
that's
that
not.
Yeah. Nah, that
But no,
ain't.
you're right, man. I mean, it's something to be proud of and take it seriously, and we do. Y'all do a lot too, and you know, if you got a lot of people like that, man, you can make stuff happen.
Yeah,
So.
bro. I mean, especially that's one thing. I mean, I know Maybank and the Lake area is growing a ton. I mean, obviously we appreciate that because that's what keeps us all, you know, in business and continuing to grow and everything else. But dude, there's a certain thing about Maybank and Cedar Creek Lake and Gun Barrel and everything that small town ain't ever gonna go. That community aspect. I mean, that we're a lot of lifers around here, and
Yeah.
we ain't going nowhere. And dude, I think that's something that will continue on for generations. Because
know,
there's
And
just so
I
many-
think really that comes from the people at the city of Maybank too. They really, you know, from Brian, the business manager, and
Yeah.
Randy, the
No,
the
yeah.
mayor and everything. They really
City
hone in
council,
on that.
man, they're
They-
old Maybank people too.
yeah, and they
Not
really
old,
try to
old.
keep that.
yeah,
They try to
Right
keep
in
that
front of us,
small
they was.
town,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know, feel for
right.
for us
Right.
here.
Something.
Well,
And I hate to harp on football again, but Coach
No, dude,
Mulkey,
that's great.
Coach Mulkey, you know,
Yeah.
they coached in other places before and after Maybank, and he told me one time he come fishing with me actually later
Yeah.
in life. He said, you know, I went to some of the Coach Martin's games in Garland, and you know, I followed some of them guys around. And before I came to Maybank and MMA, he said there was never another place where Friday night was as hype as it was in
dude.
Maybank.
Dude.
So that's kind of crazy to
And
hear. You know?
I almost brought this up a while ago, and I forgot.
Everybody
I got
says
started talking
Texas football, you know, but he said
Oh,
that
yeah.
it was
about-
isolated
but I
to
don't
like
think
us.
I
man.
really don't think it's like it what used to be, because I went last year and I haven't been to a high school football game since I left Maybank, anyways. And I went last year because Roy's sons plays varsity for Canton. They were playing.
They went pretty deep.
They were playing in Maybank this year. Talking about last year, we went last year. They were playing here in Maybank, and I went met Roy there, met with his family, and sat with them and watched Maybank come out. And it looked like they only had like 13 players on the sideline, and there was hardly any people in the stands. I'm like, this is not what I remember. And I was pretty like, it's sad, really.
Well, athletics is a lot bigger now, man. There's so many different sports going on.
Yes.
You know, it ain't just football.
Yeah.
And, you know,
It spreads it out.
But I will say I did go to the Canton playoff game. Was it the game before the play?
Sunnyvale.
When they played Sunnyvale, and it was in Canton. It's for district.
Yeah.
Right there, both undefeated, both had one loss or whatever.
Yeah.
And
we were undefeated.
That was what I remember. The entire place was packed, standing room only.
Bro.
I'm like, okay, it's still here.
It's bandwagon stuff now. I mean, nowadays things are just more expensive. Like he said, there's more sports to spread everybody out. So if you're winning, it starts to grow as you do better and better.
I don't think Maybank football teams had a winning season since
my
sophomore year.
Was it your sophomore year? I thought it was two. I thought it was.
We went 5-5 my freshman and sophomore year.
Yeah, so a winning season. So I think it goes all the way back to 2006.
Yeah.
Back when Davis and Colton Browning and all those guys were here.
There's
I
absolutely
think the last year they had a winning
going
season.
on. There's absolutely a change going on in Maybank right now, or the change has already begun. You could already say. I mean, yeah, it was a rough year last year for them. I don't know if they won any. Did they win one game? Whatever.
They took Will's Point that day.
The culture.
They beat Kemp.
They beat Kemp. I think everybody's smashing it.
The culture is changing, I think, in the football realm. Now, when you get to basketball and everything else, dude, Maybank
they're killing it, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Guys and girls, man.
Honey.
Baseball.
Coach Carter.
What's her last name?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she's a beast, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
dude,
you got
she
Coach
just got
Carter's a great
recognized.
coach.
She just
Last
scored.
game,
She just scored 1,000 points. Yeah.
And Carter Sims too.
And Coach Sutton's coaching the girls. He went to school with us.
Yeah.
He was a year below us.
Yeah, a
He's
year
a great
below us.
coach, man.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, yeah.
But it'd be nice to see Maybank get back to the football
dominance
glory
of some
days,
kind.
I heard rumor this year it was going to be their year, and then it just kind of.
Well, I don't think they do any
exploded on.
bootlegs anymore.
Yeah,
it's a little more spread. It's a little more spread.
Maybe
man.
they need them a good old gunslinger back there. To Hail Mary it up there and see.
They need
what
a
we-
Willie
They got
Gee
good
on the
athletes,
outside.
man. The quarterback, they had a lot of good athletes this year, but you're just playing a lot of good competition too.
Oh yeah, absolutely,
So.
man. They changed districts 2 years ago,
Oh,
whatever
man.
it was, and man, maybe I ain't got the short end of the stick on that one.
Like we always do.
I think we've had it the short end of the stick since
We always do.
changed
Dude,
going into my junior year, and then we had Anna, Chapel Hill,
Yeah.
Sulphur
that was like us
Springs,
going
Carflick.
transitioning
Yeah.
from 3A your senior year
Man.
to 4A. Well,
I
man,
think
we just got a mud hole
White
stomped
House.
off and
I
off
think we
in our
went
senior
through.
year.
I think what really hurt us is,
We had a
Going
different
to
head
Fort-
coach every year.
we had three or four different head coaches.
Every year we had
Yeah.
one, man.
And
That's hard.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, our senior year we had Smelly and his crew come in. Yeah.
Yeah, I went to his house.
Hey.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
I mean, he follows me on Facebook, but we went to his house. I went to his house. He lives out towards the airport somewhere. I can't remember exactly where to go do a bid. I mean, I did bid. I didn't get the job, And I try to talk to him like, man, why didn't you like me in school, man? And he didn't want to talk about it.
No. The one that
You
didn't
know why
like
I'm
you
at.
was
Yes, I do.
the one that didn't like you was what was his name? Offensive line coach.
Junior?
Baker.
Baker.
Boy.
Yeah, he did not.
It's because, dude, one day at practice, this joker right here, Coach Baker, no pads, no nothing, just hat backwards and Ray-Bans on. It's like, Mosier, come here. And, dude, they're going full boom. And Mosier's trying to kill him. Hits the dude in his head. I'm pretty sure he had a cut across where he broke his glasses and shoved some sunglasses through his
He
head.
asked for it.
And that
SWAT
joker
swim.
said-
The elbow got him.
That joker said, that Coach Baker looked at Matt and said, let's do it again. And right after, I was like, God, dude, I don't know. Somebody about to die.
He was
I don't know
he was
what.
teaching. He was teaching. I was running Scout D, and he had the offensive line there. He was pissed off at me because I had an attitude my senior year because he's like, you're gonna be a lineman. I'm like, I ain't no lineman,
Insta.
And I'm like, I'm not playing offense. I'm not a lineman. I always played running back and linebacker, and so I think it's Jeremiah Eads.
Oh, yeah. Rest in peace.
Yeah,
Golly.
he's trying to teach
So
me how to
many.
pass block,
So
and I just
many.
kept blowing by him and everything. And he says, "Come at me, Mosier," and he went to go pass block me, and I went right by coach. He says, "Do it again." He was mad, and he grabs my face mask and he's holding me down like that. And I went knock his hand down when I went over like that. my elbow caught his glasses on accident, but he had blood gushing out his face.
It wasn't on that.
Yeah.
Dog.
No.
The sad thing is that year, I mean, that's probably our senior year, I guess
Yeah,
it was.
yeah.
We had athletics like fourth period in the middle of the school day.
Yeah.
And I had him for class
Oh, man.
right after that.
Right
man.
after athletics.
I thought I was the only one
we
to
had
make a coach
Westbrook.
bleed.
Westbrook came through too, and he went to Allen. He's won 3 or 4 championships
Yeah.
in Allen. He ain't there no more, but
Yeah.
I was kind of crazy that my coach Morgan
yeah,
coached my kid.
yeah, he's still around.
And now my niece married his son.
Yeah.
I mean, it
Yeah.
kept it in the
Yeah,
family.
I mean, one thing, dude, that I love, man, and it's kind of sparked up a new. I mean, my son's been playing varsity for the last 2 years, his sophomore and junior year, and man, I forgot how much, man. It kind of sparked up this new thing. I'm like, Matt was like, bro, I'm in here at work, dude, getting fired up for game days and stuff, getting crazy. He's like, dude, we got work to do. Calm down. And I'm like, no, man, we got so-and-so tonight, man. We're undefeated, dude. We've got to kick some tail, you know. And, man, our last game of the season, dude, them jack wagons out in Pleasant Grove made us, they wouldn't agree to middle, you know, whatever you call it,
Neutral field.
zone.
Neutral
So
field.
they made our coach. They had to flip and everything. It's a whole.
And it
thing,
was a
man.
pretty
I'm
cool
pissed.
experience watching Roy.
Yeah.
I mean, I had all daughters, you know, and they're all grown and everything. But watching Roy with his son playing varsity and stuff, watching him get psyched up and stuff, it was pretty cool.
Dude, I showed up
Been
to
here at the
that
office
Pleasant
with
Grove because, man, of course, then once we found out that coach up there is a total A-wagon hole, we were like, oh, we're coming. Kent's coming. I mean, we got our butts kicked.
I did.
We
bet
got our
against
butts
Kent,
kicked. But
it won $50.
But dude, we showed up, bro.
Not against
They
me.
knew we were there. They knew we made that trip all the way to Texarkana, and they knew we were there. Man, I showed up with my Canton flag, my eagle mask. Man, I was with my cowbell. Bang, bang, bang. I mean, dude, it was rowdy.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's
But
that
nah,
guy in
man.
the stands.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
I'm already super pumped for next year.
I
man.
can tell.
My kid, dude, it's gonna be his senior year, man. He slimmed up a little bit. He's got some big goals for next year for his senior year. And I still get to and watching, man. I mean, in general, man, watching our kids, you know, and Braden. I mean, you're the same age as some of our kids, but you know, watching our kids grow up and become, you know, men and women. Dude, it's exactly what our grandparents said. It's exactly what our parents said. Exactly, you know, it's all that same. Some of that stuff, it don't matter. Some of that stuff, you thinking, oh man, it's old school, whatever else, dude, till you get there, and you're like, nah, man,
Yeah.
this is super cool. Watching my boy have a passion for football like I did and like we did, and sports and stuff like that, and then I got 4 boys. I got my oldest one's already graduated. He kind of quit playing sports, and you know he's doing his thing. And then my third son, man, he don't want to play no sports. He ain't got no. But then, so I got Clive, who's going to be a senior this next year, and then I got Jace, my youngest one. He'll be in 8th grade next year. He plays football and baseball, and he loves it. And
Will's kid,
exciting.
Kinsler, he's all into sports.
He loves it, man. He'll play anything that you let him.
Yeah.
Basketball, Little League basketball is about to start.
Yeah.
You know, he loves that. Off in the middle. My little one now, you know, he don't want to do nothing to do with
Yeah.
sports, dude.
Well, you know what's funny, man, is Jace. He played football like the first year in Canton. You can play tackle his first grade.
Uh-huh.
Well, he played his first grade year, you know, just because he saw his brothers playing. He was like, yeah, I'll play. Dude, he hated it. So they won the Super Bowl. And I was like, bro, I ain't never won the
Right.
Super Bowl. Man, you dude. And he goes, I said, are you excited, pumped for next year? He goes, I ain't never playing football again. And I was like, what are you talking about? You can't, man, dude, you won the Super Bowl. You ought to be fired up, ready to rock, you know, ready to kill somebody next year. He's like, no, I ain't. Dude, he didn't play. 7th grade was the first year he came back and played. Now he's found the love for it.
Starting to
again,
get
you know?
into it.
I tell you, from my experience with my daughters doing soccer, and they did club soccer, and we had a place in Forney. We did training and stuff for years. One of the worst experiences as a father was when they quit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know, before they hit their full potential.
Yeah.
And I not only had one do it, I had two of the 3 did it. Right,
You always give them that
something-
speech up front, like, now, once you start something, you're not going to quit.
Yeah.
Well, it's one of those deals. I mean, they're at that time, I guess, Forney's a 6A school now. And, you know,
Are they 6 or 5?
they're 6.
I think they're
5.
5. Yeah.
Which high
Regardless,
school? I
it's
mean,
a-
there's more than one.
Yeah.
regardless, it's a huge school. And
Yeah.
both of them, pretty much their freshman year, you know, made varsity, you know, in different sports. Maddie was soccer and Emma was softball. And they both quit. And, man, I didn't want to talk to him for like 6 months, man. And I'm not even kidding.
Like, I put
Yeah.
all this, I invested in you, man.
Well,
What
it's
are you
just, I
doing?
mean, you know,
Yeah.
when your kid
Well,
don't hit their full potential,
you know,
man,
for-
it sucks, man.
For me,
Well, think about our parents, you know,
Yeah.
times, you know.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, you're right, Dad.
I never made my boy play football, so he didn't even want to play or have any desire.
Well, I
to
mean, it's like
until-
him like quitting fishing or something.
till like 7th grade.
Yeah.
And then he
Yeah.
wanted to play, and then I was like, man, he was couch potato and way overweight. I was like, you know what you're getting into, right? They're fixing to murder you, man. They're going to run you to death, and they're going
I
to try
will
to break
straight up
you.
tell
you,
you, man.
It was bad for him,
I
man.
can't imagine going through 2-a-days nowadays. I mean, it just seems like it's hotter.
Well, they probably
it's
get ice
worse,
water now,
it's
man. What are you
worse.
talking about?
Yeah, I
They
mean,
probably do it in
they're a
air
little more
conditioning
lenient
now.
on it.
Yeah.
but,
I don't
It's-
know.
No.
I will say from my freshman year to my senior year, it changed dramatically. Freshman year we were still coming up there twice a day. I think
Yeah.
Jacob was still playing at the time, and that was right after COVID. We were actually in groups. They grouped us out, and I think it was me and Logan Smith. We got put with all the senior linemen,
Well,
and that was my welcome to
I
football
think the
moment.
transition, the true transition, was when they stepped away from when they got sissified in football. Is when they stepped away from the PVC water fountain thing, and they went to the Gatorade.
Dude, we had a
jugs and
PVC
everything
pipe
else.
with some holes on it.
That's
Everybody
what
put
I'm
their
talking
lips
about.
up.
That's what I'm talking about, dude. You go
Everybody
out there,
get
you
the flu at the
turn
same
it on,
time.
and there's 20 different
What?
spouts shooting out. or
Maybank
whatever else.
still had one of
Yeah.
them my senior year.
Oh, did they?
They called the
Oh,
udders.
see, yeah.
Go get the udders.
Yeah.
Right. Yep.
The cow.
Yeah.
I think it's detriment to me just because I'm like super competitive at everything. Even at the office, we have our own little competitions about everything. I think that's what really hurt
And
me.
who,
My
who wins
kid-
the most at them?
Huh?
Yeah, I was the same way, man. I didn't want my kid to quit. And I told him he
Yeah,
wasn't going to ever
alright.
quit
Yeah,
if he
yeah.
started. But, he didn't round the corner until, his freshman, junior, sophomore. Then about his junior year,
He started getting hurt.
he broke his foot at Kemp.
Even
And
if-
I'd never, I would always tell him, you did a good job and all that, and Braden too. But I never had that moment where I come out of the bleachers, screaming for my kid.
Yeah.
And the first play at Kemp that year, they put him in to start finally at nose guard. He split the damn line, caused them to fumble. They recovered their own fumble, but he broke the play up. And, I had to stand and like, that's what I'm talking about,
Yeah.
Next play, they double team him. He stepped back wrong, broke his foot.
I will say though,
He never got right after that.
I don't know that I've ever seen somebody cheer louder than when we're in tournaments and we catch some pretty big fish.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is awesome,
I mean,
bro.
I know me and Will, we compete back in the day. I think I owed like 7 world championships, Nerf basketball championships.
Oh, man.
And I'm totally lying. Will dominated me at Nerf basketball like all the time.
It's your story. You tell
Backyard
it the way you
baseball,
want.
constantly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Constantly.
Will was an athlete in all realms.
There was one time we was at Will's house over his mom's house over in Arnold Hills, and I don't remember who was all with us, but everything we did over there was a competition. He went from Nerf basketball. We used to put water in the microwave for the timer.
Yeah, it's a timer. Yeah.
And we used to take a sock, wrap it with duct tape, and put a string out in the yard, try to hit it, play somewhat wiffle ball out there. But
Badminton with the sock.
But there's a time we had a bunch of I don't know who was all at the house, and somebody lived across the woods, and some girl and a bunch of these girls are supposed to be over there, and we decided in the middle of the night we're gonna sneak through the woods to get there, and so we didn't know how to really get there.
We're
And
going to Arnold Hills. That's what we're
Yeah.
Jason,
And so
Jason, it's kind of funny, man. I don't know why me and you, we don't have stories about girls. Why is it just, what's the, I don't get it.
I
Speak
didn't
for
have a
yourself.
problem. They come to me. I didn't have to.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
I've heard some pretty wild stories.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
But we try to mark the trail with toilet paper so we knew how to get back. When we get over there,
I mean, it's the big bad woods of Cedar Creek Lake, man. How we gonna
Hey,
get home?
Hey, there's some sketchy
when you're
spots. around
when you're
here.
like 12, 13, it's pretty scary.
Yeah.
And well, on the way back, we couldn't find the trail.
No.
No,
Of course not.
And I remember
'Cause
we
the toilet
we were
paper got
holding ours
gone.
singing "Kumbaya" through the woods.
It was dark, brother. It was dark.
It was really dark.
I definitely know that there were many a night where there was a bonfire out on the beach where the lake had gone down over at Matt's mama's house, and somehow we didn't go to jail. We might have got taken home in a cop car, but we didn't go to jail, and somehow we'd end up back over there at a bonfire over there on the beach, man, to round out the night, going, just so we could sit here 30, 40 years later telling crazy stories about crazy stuff.
He didn't tell
man.
the story about where he ratted me out and started crying to the police again.
Hey, that was
I was
always
stuck
crying.
Man, I was always crying because you always got me in some jacked up stuff, dude. My dad would have killed. My mom tried to kill me one time after you got me in trouble. I mean,
You gotta
I
know
don't
when you
how I
run with a
survived
guy
that.
like Matt.
Dude,
you
all
know,
the time that he was grounded from being friends with me.
Oh yeah, yeah.
For like 2 weeks, 3
you
weeks.
can't hang out with him anymore.
Yeah, all the time.
You're not
Most
that
of
bad,
my
are you?
life stories of me getting in trouble, it's definitely he's involved. I mean,
Probably his idea.
I know we need to wrap up here, but I'm gonna tell
We're
this
gonna have
other
a part 2 of
interesting
this?
one. We are gonna have to have a part 2. I think.
Oh, yeah.
Did y'all get down your list even?
'Cause, yeah.
No, I was supposed to. Go ahead.
No, so one story, man, this is interesting. Man, I always kind of, coming from Dallas and everything else, I always had kind of some crazy hairstyles and whatever else. And I had a mullet or something one year coming out, and come down here for baseball in the summer. Matt talked me into doing the style then was that long curly ducktail in the back and just shaved everywhere else. Right. So I did that for a little bit. And then my mom had come into a little money and whatever else. So her and my stepdad began their trek of, hitting the boats every weekend or whatever else. And they were gone. And Matt talked me into shaving my head for the first time, which now happens all the time. But it was the first time I'd ever shaved my head. And my mom comes back in and Matt, when I would come down on weekends or whatever else, usually Matt was sitting there when I got in from Dallas. When I come in, he was sitting there waiting. And he had a big old,
kind of gay.
one stop, or what was it called? No, what was the
Easy
7-Eleven
Mart?
Easy Mart. Oh, big old Easy Mart, 44 ounce, whatever, of some bilberry sweet tea, man. Make you lose a tooth drinking that joker. And, dude, we get up Saturday morning. Matt was always up at, 4:30 going, hey, let's go get some donuts. I'm like, man, I'm trying to sleep, man. And we're sitting, my mom's sitting there drinking her coffee, reading the newspaper. Matt goes in there and sits down, picks up. No, he can't read, but he's holding the newspaper too. And he's
Playing
whatever.
the part.
And dude, we had this whole.
I was
skit.
looking for the comics.
Yeah, we had this whole skit where because my mom hadn't seen me with a bald head yet, and he goes, dude, tell her that you're the Grand Dragon this week, and that you gotta furnish cookies and milk. And man, so I go. My mom's got her head stuck in the drinking her coffee. She ain't seen me yet. Matt's already sitting on the side of the table. And comes up, and I come up beside her. I said, "Hey, Mom." She don't look at me. She's still looking at the news. I said, "Hey, apparently they told me I'm Grand Dragon this week, and I need to furnish cookies and milk and stuff for the meeting this week." And my mom, y'all remember my mom, boy? She has some big old crazy eyes, and she just looked over at me and looked at me crazy, and then the big eyes got even bigger when she saw that I was bald, and she goes, "What the? Well, you better go put it." And Matt's just like. Spitting tea everywhere, dying laughing. We're laughing, and my mom's like, "You go put a hat on right now. I better not see you until that hair grows back out."
Oh man!
Or whatever.
And now look at you, right?
I know. And now
You can't cut it no closer.
Man, it got long enough almost where I could almost brush it last week, dude, because I kind of let it go a little bit long. I was like, dude. I told my girl, I said, man, I'm gonna have to get me a new brush or something. Man,
Brady's got some rapid fire questions for him, but before I do that, I want to ask Will something. Do you still have any of your old cards from his kids?
Yeah, I got a couple of them. I don't have the whole collection. At some point between moving, I lost most of them. But yeah,
I did too.
Man,
So I've kind of
your mom, when we worked at First Monday, we'd get up early, and your mom would make us sandwiches and stuff like that.
But I was sitting there, I kind of got back into it in the last couple years. A friend of mine owns a Dallas card shop, and I was trying to buy a Christmas present for some of the guys in the family, like, hey, they like this player, started buying cards, and I've gotten a few of them, and I had one little shoebox left from when I was a kid, and I haven't looked in it in probably 8 years.
Yeah.
I have it in a safe, and I asked my wife the other night to go get it out, and I'm sitting there digging through it, and all the cards are a mess in there, and there's no really good ones in there. My brother stowed all the good ones, and I come across this stack of cards with a rubber band around it, and it brings to a story. And I don't know if Will remember this or not, but I undo the rubber band, I'm looking at the cards, and they're all Will Clark's. At one point in time, Will was a huge fan of Will Clark, and I had a Hank Aaron signed baseball that I traded this guy for this for this book of Will Clark's, and my thinking was I'm gonna trade this car for this because Will Clark's. Will at that time had something I wanted. I can't remember what it was. I'm like, I'm gonna take him this book and make the trade and everything. And I take the book to Will. I was like, here I got this one. I want to trade you this. And Will's like, no. I already got it. I got stuck with all these Will. I didn't like Will Clark.
You could have had the Hank Aaron ball, man.
Yes. Go ahead, Braden.
All right. Spinner rod or baitcaster?
It depends.
Well,
Yeah.
You got to pick one.
If I
Well,
gotta-
obviously, if
if I
It's
you're,
a
gotta pick
quick
one,
fire.
It's baitcaster.
yeah, because I mean, if your favorite thing to fish for is bass, then you
I
gotta
mean,
have
I can do a lot of
baitcaster.
bassing with a spinning rod,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
it's
Now, funny story about a spinning rod. Let me tell you, and I still to this day will back myself up and say this is not my fault. But both Jacob and Jason say that it is my fault. We were dead sticking on Lake Athens, and we were
Watch
dead
out, here they
sticking.
come.
this.
He said he did say this. That
I already
you
know
can't
where
do it.
this
You
is
can't do it
going.
in rhythm, right? It's supposed to be like
gotta
off.
be
Yeah, you need a Reddick. That's why I don't buy the box that just knocks. you know.
Yeah.
My arm's getting tired. I'm thinking about buying the
He
box.
says, "Hey Jacob, you're coming to dead sticking today."
Yeah.
We were dead sticking in
We're gonna
Lake
run this
Athens,
hustle.
and we were catching a lot of fish, and we were catching some big bass too. And we had moved spots or whatever, and we got up, and Jason picks up his rod. He catches about a 9-pound bass, which is a pretty big bass. And his rod,
I ain't believing
his
it.
rod
I ain't
snaps.
believing it. Oh.
His rod snaps.
Who, Jason or
Yeah,
Jacob?
And
Jason.
see, y'all got
And
the
he's-
story construed now.
he starts going.
Now, I caught the
He's-
bass, but I think he was not quite 9. But I'm not gonna.
He was
Dude,
he was
I would
big.
not change
But
that part
he
of the
was
story.
big.
Yeah, that's the best
I
part of the story.
There's not a lot of sand bass or white bass in Lake Athens, right? But
Okay.
there's some big ones. So I hook a giant white bass, and when I get him to the top and I start to try to swing him in the boat, I should have just reached down and grabbed him. My rod broke. But just before that, I was watching them fight a fish in the front, and the net was laying on the rods that were laying up there. Well, Braden had stepped on the net on the rod. And I was like, "Hey, man, you're standing on my rod." He's like, "No, I'm not." Well, then my rod breaks. I'm like, "I told you, man. You stepped on my damn rod." He's like, "No, I didn't." He still tries to say, "No, I didn't."
Not step on
fish
that
did it.
rod.
But when the rod broke, the line broke, and the fish swam away. And I
It's
swear.
probably a lake record.
It would have been.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
But while I'm grabbing my phone to do the look at this. The other day we went over there, and I recaptured the lake record sand bass at Lake Athens,
Did he?
and
Oh, looky there.
I threw it back. It weighed 3.04, and after we threw it back, we looked at what is the lake record here? 3.01. So it weighed 3.04 on our scale, but that was unofficial.
Big old sand bass.
But he was a giant one, and I felt
That's
like
that's a pretty lake.
I felt like I got
I
my
like that lake.
revenge on the fish that day anyway.
So,
Yeah.
so white bass is sand bass.
it's a sand bass.
Okay.
So I think I know the answer to this one, but Bassmaster or MLF?
Bassmaster.
Okay.
Wait,
Now,
MILF.
Will. Will, settle down.
Whoa.
Settle down, Will.
Yeah, hold on. How can you compare Bassmaster with a MILF?
Well, it depends.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
bone in or bone out?
I'm a bone in, dude.
Uh-oh.
What are
All
we
right.
talking about here?
Bill. Dude, I'm with you.
And it's a flat. It's a flat. You get all
I'm
the meat
fixing
off
to get the
that flat.
beeper going. I'm telling you.
And then this one was Matt's. He's trying to pawn it off on me, but it was his question.
Throw it
I
at
don't,
me.
I don't need in the
I
middle.
got big
of this
shoulders.
One. I don't need in the middle of this one. Jacob or Maddie?
Which one's your favorite kid?
Man.
I'm gonna have to go, Maddie. She's my firstborn, my sweetheart, little
There you
girl.
go. There you go.
Wow.
Always choose a
He's a
girl.
sucker for Maddie.
Yeah.
Always
well,
choose the
it's his
girls.
little redhead, man. Little
Yeah.
fire.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
got to spend some time
I think
with
you're
her
going to
over
do the
Christmas.
next boat fishing trip by yourself. Jacob
Yep,
ain't
yep.
going to go
No more.
Jacob ain't going to help you.
No more dead sticking. You're on your own, Jason.
Hey, he might have to bring old Bill Roy and 2 sticks into the
Hey,
Oh, yeah.
what are y'all doing with them sticks after we're done?
Yeah. Man, I just want to thank Jason with Kings Creek Adventures, Will with BNR Bar and Grill,
Be in our country, brother.
Be in our country,
Yes,
as
sir.
Bill says.
Yeah.
as Bill says.
Some good old friends, man, we've had for a long time, man. And, dude, it's nothing like getting back together and telling old stories, man. They may change a little bit. I think they get a little more true.
I'm just glad my bass is
you
9
know?
pounds at
Yeah,
Braden's
exactly.
talking about. I think it was about
Exactly.
6.
So if you need a
Exactly.
fishing trip, need
Yeah.
something like that, a guide, Jason's a guy for you.
Absolutely.
If you're looking for wings, pizza, burgers, or whatever,
Catering,
Whatever you need, brother.
catering, whatever, go
I'll
check
make it
out Will at
happen.
BNR.
If you need somebody to put yard signs up, or, you know,
A realtor, Lindsay
His wife will
Grissom.
sell your house.
Yeah.
I
Check his
say-
wife out, Lindsey Grissom, over at Keller
Keller
Williams.
Williams.
Yeah.
I say we
Yeah.
go fishing, then we go to B&R and eat, have some beers, and then you talk about, maybe buying on the lake, and his wife will hook you up with a nice
There
piece of
you
property.
go.
Let's do it.
Then they come over here and
remodel.
do the remodel with us.
You gotta
Keep it
have,
going.
you gotta
Yeah.
have goods.
yeah.
The gift that keeps on giving.
We appreciate y'all having us, man.
Yeah, it's been
Really.
fun, man. We
Man.
were,
Yeah, we
I
definitely
ain't
gonna have
say
to do a
nervous,
2.0.
but on the way in, we were like, how's this
We're
going to
not
go?
going to
you
talk
know?
about it.
It's actually been real fun. I think we probably got way off track on some of the stuff.
That's what it's all
That's why it's
about.
called Beyond the Blueprint.
That's right.
That's
We'll
right.
drop it Wednesday. Y'all take care.
Hey sports fanatics, are you tired of that builder grade kitchen or your bathroom being stuck in 1998? Mosier Contracting has been remodeling homes around Maybank and DFW since 1995. We specialize in kitchen and bathroom remodels, flooring, room additions, and custom home building. We guide you start to finish with real communication without the guesswork. See it in person at our kitchen and bath showroom on Market Street or our flooring showroom on Mason Street in Maybank, USA. Mosier Contracting, your one-stop shop for material and install. Call us at 903-470-8550, where we take con out of contracting.